Good morning, everybody. Brian Engelman here with the New American Media. Chef, author, television personality Anthony Bourdain is found unresponsive, dead at the age of 61 in France. Anthony Bourdain was a chef, busting his balls all over New York. Wrote a book called Kitchen Confidential. The story of that's pretty interesting. He kind of put some writing in the mail. His mom was giving him some grief, and so he finally submitted it. She said, "Oh, I have a friend. I have a friend." We mailed this out to him, and so he put some stuff together, mailed it, and it became wildly popular. It became wildly popular not because of anything unique that Anthony Bourdain was talking about. Anthony Bourdain was pretty much summing up the experience of so many people who worked in the food service industry. What was unique was his way with words. Incredibly descriptive, interesting, clever, funny, witty. That's what Anthony Bourdain was. Kitchen Confidential became one of these runaway success stories. And he said he went from being broke to overnight being given a massive deal for his next book. It's a great story. Look it up. I don't have the time for it right now. I kind of just starting my day. And when you get a message like this and you find out that somebody that you have been following for a long time, somebody who you have been watching for a long time, when you find out that that somebody has left us, it's something you got to talk about. You got to let people know. Um, you got to let people know about their story, and you just got to kind of bring it back home. Television. Sorry, this is my first time on YouTube Live, and I don't like how I'm holding this camera. It's pretty annoying, actually. But anyhow, um, Anthony Bourdain went on to do several television shows. You know, at this point, everything's online. Just look up Anthony Bourdain, watch some of these Parts Unknown and um, CNN shows. He's had multiple shows, multiple names. It doesn't matter. They're all good. I think I like some of the earlier television shows the best. But he would always run to strange places on the globe. He would meet up with interesting people, go do interesting, strange things. He was a rock star. He was somebody that transcended the cooking world. And with Food Network and a lot of these new cable television shows that were coming out, the entire network's based on food and cooking. Um, you kind of needed somebody like that. You had Emerald doing what he did, and you had um, a lot of superstars that could tell you how to cook. But then there were some people that would make you have a really good time and make it really interesting, make it clever, make it unique, make it interesting and fun and witty and insightful. Anthony Bourdain was one of those people. He was a great entertainer. He was a cerebral human being. He would make you laugh and make you think. Those are some of my favorite people on the planet, the ones that will make you laugh and make you think. Um, Anthony Bourdain was found unresponsive. The story is that he hanged himself, joining a list of other creative people who took their own lives by hanging. Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park; Chris Cornell, lead singer of Soundgarden and Audioslave; Robin Williams, actor. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to process of this. I don't know what's going on. Um, but I was a really big fan of the work. His impact has some people I know. It's why they started cooking in the first place. There was a stretch there when Anthony's shows came out, and my dad would call him Tony. I don't know why, but he was Tony to my dad. And almost every time we talked, he'd be, "Hey, did you see Tony's new show? Did you see what Tony was doing?" The answer was either yes or no, and if it was no, he said, "Oh well, Tony went with Zamir One of his buddies from one of the, oh, so he went with Zamir and they ended up going to this place and doing this weird stuff. Like, he thought it was the funniest thing watching these television shows with Tony Bourdain. Just, he could barely make it through the stories without just bursting into laughter, just about how funny it was. But the insightfulness, the wittiness, the cleverness of Anthony Bourdain, that's something that is not replaceable. And all you have to do is watch some of these shows on, the Parts Unknown and anyway, sorry. Like I said, I'm waking up. I don't have his full bio in front of me, and this is my first time on YouTube Live here, so bear with me. But on all of his television shows, when you would watch them, the voiceover work, it was written so well. The interesting analysis, the interesting way with words. And Tony would go to war-torn places and talk about really next-level serious matters. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch some of this stuff. It was really, my background was food service. I started cooking busboy when I was 14 or 15, and then a cook when I was 16, and then a server after that, and then a bartender, and then catering and hospitality. That's an industry I know, so it hit really close to home with me, the stuff he was talking about, and I liked watching the journeys. So this is Anthony Bourdain's End of the Road. It's his last journey. He's hanged himself dead at 61, found in France today. If you're going through some sort of mental health crisis and you have the ability to get some help, if you have the ability to make it to the next hour and then make it another hour, if you can try to go to tomorrow, if you can try to get through what you're going through, try to do that. There are people that want to help. There are people that can assist. We're all facing demons. We're all battling monsters, but today's sad. Today sucks. I'm not happy about this. I don't want to tell you about this, but I had to wake up and find out, so now you do too. We'll come back. We'll do some more Facebook Live. I'm sorry, YouTube Live at some point. But rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. Thoughts and prayers to the friends and family and the crew who don't have a job now. Suicide. All right. Exactly, Tyler Hill. Rest in peace, brother. This one pains me. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna remember your life somehow. Maybe I'll rewatch some of your shows or reread your book or just go have a good meal. I gotta think this one through. This sucks. All right, we'll talk to you later.